I sure hope I picked the right order there. I was spamming A pretty fast, so I'm not sure if I actually got my first three. That's a Snorlax. That's a Crobat. Oh, that's a pincer. That makes more sense.
What will the other side do? It's become confused.
Take a dynamic punch.
Sparks are flying from both competitors.
Particularly one that hits.
There's the shot. Oh, that's a miss.
Good dodge.
It used its attraction.
Hey, hey.
It became attracted to the opponent. Oh, no.
Good.
It attacked itself. Body slam. Hit. That was good. There it is. Knockout.
So the recoil had to have been significant for Body Slam to reach like half health.
Oh, it's got to. The heated action
By the way, Body Slam is great. Best move I can think of.
Whoa! Flew up high. A furious attack. No, that didn't connect. Both get ready to go. What'll it do? A light attack. A sharp attack. Yes, it's a hit.
Alright, so this play, looking for another move, gets punished if we paralyze there.
What now? That was a glancing blow.
I'm guessing we paralyze.
By paralysis.
All except the paralysis. We learned that we have Fire Punch, which is okay coverage. And they got paralyzed anyway, so we just kill.
Vicious attack. That's it. Oh, it has no strength left.
Never punish, baby.
Just one Pokemon remains. Oh, it's Jolteon. It's down to the last Pokemon now.
This was one of the strangest beginning fights I've seen.
What's next? The hit glanced right off.
It's not impossible for a team like this to happen at the very start of a run, but
There it goes. A crushing blow. The crowd's excitement is building.
to have a pincer lead, it's not very common. It can happen.
Will this do it?
It's not impossible, of course. Wow, did I paralyze? What's happening?
That settles it.
So I wanted to learn more about my team, but Snorlax just snowballed, so why not?
And there goes.
Anyway, what I was saying is, it's not too rare to get a pincer lead. I don't see it very often. I'd say the most common lead is Heracross or Scyther. But there's not really much of a basis for any of that. I don't think there's anything in particular that makes the AI choose any particular Pokemon the most. Like, I used to think Aerodactyl was the most common first Pokemon for the next fight, because I would just, every other battle would be a lead Aerodactyl. And then frequently it'll be something like Donphan Steelix, Donphan Golem, Donphan Rhydon. This fight almost always has those three Pokemon. But lately we've been seeing a lot more variety. We've been seeing more Nidos, some Omastar slash Kabutops leads, not that many Aerodactyls, which is surprising. But Jolteon lead is pretty good against a lot of those, except for Nidoqueen. Caesar lead is good for us. I mean, there's no way they don't switch, right? I'm pretty sure it's correct to switch here. If they stay in and go for Sandstorm, I'm gonna be mad. Don't know who switched there. Could just as easily be their Pokemon, but it's not likely. Okay, well, I did switch first, or second, which is very strange. Don't know how that happened. Waterfall Golduck is not great, but it will do.
A furious attack.
Just don't get crit.
Hit.
Nice.
That was good. They're both hanging
Alright, so our
tough.
top row should be Snorlax, Jolteon, Golduck.
Waterfall attack. Right. That's a hit.
Do we
Relax.
stay in versus Scizor? Scizor's like a 3-hit KO, and if they go for a Sandstorm, we could probably lose our Golduck before we kill their last.
Pokemon appears with a thrust. Sparks are flying from both competitors.
I'm gonna go for a play here. I'm not confident at how well this will work, but I don't see staying in as the correct option. Just because Waterfall is so weak, I'm not confident it'll 2-hit KO. This will convince them, motivate them
Pokemon emerges
to swap to their last, which will be Steelix, Golduck, or Golem Rhydon. I was confident they would go for Sandstorm.
going.
I am not confident that they will stay
Will
in.
this newly switched out Pokemon fare?
Like, the goal of this is to get them to switch, so
Here comes a Pokemon switch.
hopefully they do switch. I doubt they will, though.
Oh, it's Rhydon.
They did switch, so this worked out for our favor. This was definitely the correct line.
The other trainer is also changing Pokemon.
And we could honestly make an argument for going back to Jolteon after killing this Rhydon.
This Pokemon is rejoining the
Could
battle.
definitely make a case for it.
Sandstorm rips and tears.
In fact, I think I'm gonna trust my gut and say that switching to Jolteon is the fastest way forward. Although that depends entirely on how much damage Golduck takes, right? Earthquake should be about half. 2 Sandstorms should be
Like that.
a quarter.
Just one
No,
Pokemon
1/8.
remains.
Yeah, no, that would be a quarter.
This Pokemon is back.
So I should die to a Steel Wing plus
Down to the last Pokemon now.
another Sandstorm hit.
Going Sandstorm first. Number of remaining Pokemon
Jolteon's
is
taken 1
3 to
Sandstorm
1.
hit. Metal Claw will do like
Pokemon is returning to its Pokeball.
20% tops. Take another 12. Go to above half.
Pokeball opens to reveal
We'd
its
need to hit
Pokemon.
2 Thunders or 2 Thunderbolts, ideally.
What's this?
And Wing Attack is a good result for us.
That didn't do much. The Sandstorm rips and tears. What impact
Honestly, I'd rather find Thunderbolt in this spot.
have on the battle?
I don't think Thunder kills.
A furious attack. Oh, that's
Not to mention it can miss. But Sandstorm ends this turn.
Oh, that was weak. Sandstorm finally quieted.
And if they waste a turn Sandstorming, we have a higher chance of
Died down. The visibility has
winning this
slowed
round.
down on the field. Vicious attack. Great hit.
Okay.
Sandstorm has started glowing.
Just hits Thunder and we move on.
Sandstorm first.
With a continue. A second continue, no less.
Here it comes. Thunder.
Nice.
It's a hit.
Definitely think that was the correct line over staying in with Golduck.
The last
I'm gonna
Pokemon
predict that my
goes
Golduck
down.
is at 20 to 35% on the next screen. Definitely in the yellow, most likely between 20 and 35, which means it could be in the red even. That's just my feeling on it. That's my take. So we have good continue, slow start. We can make up our time here with no losses and still pull off a sub 40, sub 42, sub 45. Especially with Jolteon lead in this next fight. In fact, I'm kind of cool with just leading with our top 3. Snorlax is a tanky motherfucker. And it's got good coverage. Body Slam, Dynamic Punch, Fire Punch. Like, we could just win with our top 3 here. We don't have to delve into our bottom row.
Oh, an abrupt Pokemon.
Depends entirely on what this switch is, though.
Oh, it's Meganium.
Gainium's whatever.
Here's the first move.
Please hit.
Not very
Good.
effective. How will this Pokemon switch affect the flow of battle?
Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Announcer. It will not affect the flow of battle,
Switching out.
because Snorlax is a chonk.
Oh, it's Snorlax.
Pretty sure Fire Punch is better than 2 Body Slams. There's a world where this fire... No, actually,
Pokemon fair.
because Snorlax doesn't really have special, though.
What now? Hammer where it hurts.
Crit Iron Tail is rough.
How's that? It's super effective. It's a fierce battle.
Iron Tail crit. I should live another Iron Tail.
What's next? A light hit.
I'm gonna Body Slam for the second hit, though.
What's this?
Oh.
That inflicted some damage. The crowd's excitement is building from this heated battle.
I'm gonna switch to Jolteon here. Go for a play.
Switching Pokemon.
I want to try and maintain our continues. This is particularly bad because Snorlax is going to die no matter when I switch to it next, if it's low.
Now's the time to attack. There's the attack.
And there's also the risk of me missing this Thunder here. Could try and look for more moves, like the announcer said it's low, so I can risk a bite or a tackle or a takedown here.
Nasty toxic.
Toxic was the worst of those options.
What
I'm gonna
was
go for
this?
Razor Leaf though, which
Oh, that's a miss.
we can dodge.
Additional damage in an already difficult situation.
I mean, come on. Never had any doubts. Jolteon was the perfect play there every time, no question. Nope,
Will bring out a new Pokemon.
no doubt.
This Pokemon is rejoining the battle.
Really need to hit this one.
Remaining Pokemon
Missing could be catastrophic, because I don't think we can kill a Lapras or a Vaporeon from full,
drilled out weak.
and we would definitely be put in range by pretty much any attack from this
It collapsed.
Starmie.
Only one
Surf, Psychic, Bubble Beam we'd probably live, Waterfall we'd take a...
hit. Just one
I mean, we
Pokemon
would definitely
remains.
live all those moves, but the difference is,
Oh, it's Gyarados. It's down
if they went to
to
something
one
like Gyarados
Pokemon
and we
down.
missed, we would be much more likely to die something like Thrash, Hydro Pump, if they hit us with a stronger move versus like a Bubble Beam. Nice. Looks like we're playing a top 3 kind of run. We have 3 continues, and we've only seen 3 Pokemon.
There goes the battle.
And they cover each other's bases pretty nicely. Water Electric is always going to be a strong core no matter what, right? But the benefit here... The real benefit here is that we have a very tanky Pokemon with a good move pool, right? Body Slam, Snorlax is very nice. Very respectable. I think we're going to lead Jolteon. We'll have Golduck be our second as opposed to our third. Sometimes I order my Pokemon by priority. But because I don't want to have the mistake of switching to Snorlax, I'm going to assume if they have a ground type that I want to switch to my next Pokemon. So that way if I hear them switch to a ground type or they lead a ground type, I will just know right away, Golduck. Alright, and our right is Toxic. Noted. No switch is good.
There's the shot.
Please hit.
Great hit.
Okay. Depending on what they go for, we'll switch.
It used its attraction. Hey, it became attracted to the opponent. They're both hanging tough.
I guess we'll switch to Golduck. I would normally switch to something like Snorlax here,
Pokeball.
but because I want to try and be faster,
Oh, it's Golduck.
I don't know for a fact I will be faster, there's a good chance I'm not. Because I want to try to be faster,
It becomes confused. How will this Pokemon switch effects
And because I wanted to try and kill, I think Waterfall is more likely than Body Slam. Okay.
Waterfall attack.
And I was right.
Yes, it's
Waterfall
a
was
hit.
definitely in range.
Oh,
Body Slam was a gamble,
knockout.
because Miltank is, as the name suggests, a tank. So Body Slam might not have done the trick.
What Pokemon
Not to mention
will
being
appear
slower.
next?
And also switching into a Dynamic Punch in that particular moment.
Oh, it's Snorlax.
Opposing Snorlax.
The number of remaining Pokemon is 3 to 2.
Guess we're forced to stay in.
It's
Nice.
confused no more. What now? A light hit.
I'd love to find an Ice Punch, maybe Psychic.
What's this? Hey, it became attracted to the opponent. These Pokemon are equally fit.
There's plenty of fight left in both of them. I don't feel great about this switch. It's very weak to Headbutt, Body Slam, Hyper Beam. But
The Pokeball opens to reveal
don't think
its
I can afford to
Pokemon.
stay in on the Attract RNG.
There it goes.
So we gotta take a hit.
That inflicted some damage. How will this
And have to
new
hope that we
Pokemon
can dish out
fare?
at least one Thunder here.
How's that? The hit lands right off.
And I'm not thrilled about using Thunder either, because high Spadef.
What'll it do?
Valuable info, though.
It became attracted to the opponent.
Golduck and Jolteon are the same gender. Still don't feel good about going to Snorlax here yet. Definitely gonna go to Snorlax after this hits,
Oh, that's
or if it misses. Because
a furious attack. That's
that
it.
killed.
Down it goes.
Well, we can still just go into Snorlax. It'll be a little bit stronger.
That tail will bring out a new
Dynamic
Pokemon.
Punch Miltank probably does
Oh, it's Snorlax.
not that much damage.
The crowd
Could go for Dynamic Punch here, but that seems like a little risky. I think 2 Body Slams will kill after a Thunder,
There's the shot. Great hit.
especially after a Waterfall.
What's that? No, that didn't connect. One Pokemon is still capable of going
Don't
up.
think that's
The other
Takedown.
one looks
Am I Bright
tired.
Powder?
Body slam. Right, that's a hit. Oh,
If their last is a
ow.
fighting type, it's tricky, because they could easily live 2 Waterfalls, and then 2-shot with Cross Chop,
Pokemon left to
Submission,
come out.
Vital Throw effects.
Oh, it's Poliwrath. This is the last
Poliwrath
Pokemon.
is a little threatening.
The white hot battle continues.
Could make a case for Attract here, but if they're going to Attract too,
What's this?
might as well try and get the free turn to get a hit off and just not get attracted.
This Pokemon is very much attracted by the opponent.
And now we just lose.
They prepare for battle.
Our Golduck needs Psychic to be able to kill
There's
this.
the attack. There it goes.
And Submission might... Nice. Okay, just hit this Body Slam and we're chilling. Nice. Paralyzed would be nice too.
Vicious attack. Hit. That inflicted some damage.
Submission miss.
Corrected its status using
Oh, I
a
did
paralyze.
paralyze.
The crowd's excitement is
Did
very
paralyze,
strong
but
as
had the
this battle.
paralyzed Cure Berry. Miss? No, Water Gun. Makes sense.
That's it.
Switch it up.
Oh, and down it goes.
Alright, well, Waterfall's left. If we have Psychic, it's possible. We could even have Confusion. I would take Confusion here, honestly. If we have a Psychic move, it's probably going to be on the right. And if it's not right, it's probably down. So, hopefully we just find it. I'll take a Hyper Beam. It's acceptable. Top row, baby. Do we want Snorlax as a lead versus Sunny Day? I don't think it can two-shot. It's too slow is the biggest thing, right? It's not going to two-shot any Pokemon, any Fire-type leads. Golduck is a risky lead. We already have good coverage against it. I don't think we want Golduck for this next fight. Sunny Day and Waterfall, it's just not going to work out. So, I guess we're not going to be a 3 Pokemon run. But we're definitely leading Jolteon.
The cries of Pokemon echo all over Pokemon Stadium.
Will there cries of and roars of victory? Round 5 begins now. So that should be Magmar.
There it goes! Oh, that's a miss.
Probably lost.
The sunlight has turned
Sunny
hard.
Day. Fine. Still not thrilled.
It's the
Could look for Rain Dance here. If we have Rain Dance, I think it's going to be up, not down, but it's not really much of a basis for it.
What's next?
Takedown
That
is
did little
bad. Headbutt tackle, whatever it is.
There's the attack. A crushing blow.
Needed to hit that.
There's a big HP difference between the two.
Really needed to hit that Thunder. Really need to hit this Thunder too.
A furious attack.
Don't think it's going to happen though.
Hit. That was good.
We have an out. They can miss. They can go for a 2-week move.
Look, fire blast. That's it. Oh, it's so fast.
No longer a 4 Pokemon run, or 3 Pokemon run. Can't switch to Snorlax on a sunny day, Fire Blast Magmar.
Pokemon.
So we have to hope our next is fast.
Oh, it's Houndoom.
Houndoom's good. Crunch and Feint Attack should kill.
One Pokemon is still capable of
Definitely
going
kills.
up.
Even Bite
The
kills.
other one looks
And then we just need to
fine.
find Flamethrower or Fire Blast.
Thief attack.
Thief is okay.
That's a hit.
Thief is base 40 this gen, right? Or no, I'm thinking of Knockoff is base 20. Thief should be base 40.
Pokemon will join the battle now.
Might be stronger, not sure.
Oh, it's Executor.
Good result. Our right move is definitely Flamethrower or Fire Blast. Could be Ember, but that would be really bad luck.
Ooh, flamethrower.
Thrower's good. Because we have one more turn of Sunny Day, if I'm not mistaken. No, this should be the last turn. Sunny Day, Fire Blast, Fire Blast. Dead.
One Pokemon
Flamethrower.
remains.
Fire Blast, dead. Flamethrower.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Meganium.
So it should be ending this
This
turn.
is the last Pokemon. The sunlight has grown weaker. The number of remaining
But we win this
Pokemon
fight.
is 2-1.
Houndoom was a good pickup here at the end.
There's the
Even though
shot.
Thief is not the best move, Houndoom is an ideal Pokemon for the 7th fight.
It's building up
And Flamethrower is
power.
obviously
That's
wonderful.
attack.
Houndoom's got decent enough special attack that Flamethrower is usually going to 2-shot everything.
This showdown appears to be coming to an
There's going to be
end.
very few instances where Fire Blast is going to 1-hit KO
Hit.
versus Flamethrower guaranteed to it KOing a lot of different things, you know? There's less Pokemon that we care about 1-shotting than there are Pokemon we care about 2-shotting, guaranteed. Right? There are very few cases where Flamethrower won't 2-shot, or Fire Blast would 2-shot as well. That's what I'm thinking about when it comes to Houndoom. So Flamethrower is welcome here. Getting through this fight is also welcome. And now that we have Houndoom, do we want to slot it in? Does Houndoom belong in the squad? Don't think so at this time. We're a little weak to fighting types. And I don't think Houndoom changes, or Houndoom only makes that worse, right? So I think we still go with our top 3 here. And again, because if they switch to a ground type, my first reaction wants to be switching to a water type. I'm going to have Golduck second instead of Snorlax.
Leaving just 8 to reach the
Just as a
quarterfinals.
mental little shortcut for me. What do I want to switch to first most often? That's either Kangaskhan or Ursaring.
They prepare
Switch would
for
be
battle.
rough here. If it's somehow a Golem, that would be really bad too.
An abrupt
Wasn't
Pokemon
Golem. Very good. Bad news is they are switching to a rock ground type.
Oh, it's Golem.
Good news is this Golem can do anything between roll
The
out
opening damage.
and dig,
That caused no
which are
damage
good
at
results
all.
for us.
How will this Pokemon
Dig would probably not be that great
blow
because
a
it means
battle?
they're... No, Dig would still probably be their best move.
Pokemon is returning to its Pokeball.
We can learn more about our Golduck, see if it has Detect, Protect, Psychic,
Oh, it's Golduck.
Ice Punch, if they go for Dig.
It dug its way underground.
We get a freebie, we get a Walk.
What impact will this
Hopefully they're not
Pokemon
Quick
switch
Claw,
have
that would
on
be
the battle?
really bad.
What's this? No, that didn't connect.
Actually, Quick Claw would have been good. I got it
There's
backwards.
the attack. A light
We don't want them to be Quick Claw while we're going for Waterfall.
excitement is building
That would be
for
bad.
this heated battle. Waterfall
Okay.
attack.
What was their lead again? Sounded like a normal type. Somewhere between Kangaskhan and Ursaring, maybe even a Tauros. Just one of those weird Pokemon that just makes those generic cries.
The Pokemon emerges from its Pokeball. Will this
Gyarados makes sense too. I think because Gyarados is a possibility, we should switch back to Jolteon.
trainer switching Pokemon?
This gets punished if it's an Ursaring going for like Thrash, Earthquake.
This Pokemon is back
But
for another
if it's
go.
Gyarados, this is all upside.
What now? Oh, that's a miss. How will this
And it is indeed a Gyarados.
Pokemon fare? Here comes the Pokemon switch.
What is this? Is this a grass type?
Oh, it's Meganium.
I was thinking to myself, Meganium makes a lot of sense. We can deal with Meganium and
What would
Gyarados.
do?
Crit Thunder motivates me to stay in.
How will this Pokemon switch affect the
For the sake
flow
of speed only.
battle? What's next?
Didn't kill though.
Oh, that was weak.
Maybe I shouldn't have stayed in.
How's that? Yes, it's a hit. The white-hot battle continues.
This is probably a mistake, especially because Thunder has a chance to miss, but
What's this? The hit glanced right
Body
off.
Slam Paralysis?
There's the attack. That did little damage.
It did kill though.
Gripped by paralysis.
Oh. They cheered because it paralyzed.
From both competitors.
Well, I think I go for Headbutt here.
What now? A light attack.
I don't know what's going on.
Ow, headbutt.
Okay.
Right.
We were both paralyzed,
Oh, it's
and I've taken a
over.
lot of body slams. So this Gyarados will be able to kill with just about any attack.
There's only one Pokemon left.
Snorlax should be able to kill in 2 or 3 hits, but
This Pokemon is
being paralyzed
the battle.
makes this turn
This is the
very
last
rough.
Pokemon.
The only other option possibility is that was a Quick Claw Meganium, but it's more likely it's Body Slam.
Ride that surf.
And Gyarados being faster probably confirms it was a paralysis.
That's it.
Bad luck,
Yes, it's going
but
down.
fine.
So, what will be the next
I think it's
Pokemon?
faster doing Snorlax. I was trying to think if there was any merit to going Hyper Beam, Hyper Beam,
Oh, it's Snorlax.
but I don't know if 2 Hyper Beams kills.
Number of
I doubt it
remaining
does.
Pokemon is 2
And a
to
Surf
1.
Thunder Gyarados isn't going to be doing a lot to a Snorlax.
Oh, it started raining heavily.
Thunder makes this tricky. Hopefully crits,
What will it do?
paralyzes, any number of different things like that. And then we just blow our way through.
It's a fierce battle.
Alright, how are we doing on time? We had a slow third fight?
Hit.
I know we had a
That
slow
was good.
second fight.
Ah, it can't
Did
move.
paralyze. It's pretty good.
A hot battle is
This Body Slam
unfolding.
should kill.
Body slam.
Okay.
Yes, it's a hit.
How are we doing on time? Fourth fight was also a little slow.
And there goes the battle.
I'm gonna wager we're at 36 to 38 minutes, maybe 40. So we're looking at maybe a sub 45 with a really good 7th fight. Snorlax is amazing for this next fight. Good Spadef. I'm not thrilled about Jolteon, but we still haven't confirmed if it has Rain Dance or not, so there's always a chance it does. Do we lead Snorlax? Do we lead Houndoom? I think because Starmie lead is the only lead that I'm worried about, I'll go Houndoom, Snorlax, Jolteon. That way if it goes to any Pokemon that I don't like, I know I can just go hard Snorlax as our next. Thief is super weak, but if it leads just about anything, we can probably just Flamethrower twice. Golduck. Alright, I think I will switch to my third Pokemon instead of my second Pokemon. What are the odds this Golduck goes for Rain Dance instead of Double Team? What's the over-under, huh? Probably just goes for a water move. There's not a lot of switch-ins in this team. They can run stuff like Golem with Mud Slap, but doubtful. Miss is not a good start, but if they double team, it's okay. Waterfall's a little nerve-wracking. I should possibly live 3 waterfalls? Hard to say, honestly. Oh, moment of truth.
Waterfall attack. That's a hit. Down it goes.
It might be faster to reset. But Snorlax is a beast, and as long as they don't have exactly Starmie left, I think we'll win this one out. Storm is the only thing that makes me nervous. Also, bad RNG makes me nervous. Okay, we did hit. Hitting is a good start to our endeavor, to our efforts. Hitting again will make me confident that we can win this. If we miss, though, if we miss, I could make a case for resetting. We hit, so now it's just a matter of hitting the, what is it, 1 in the 2 in 5 chance of hitting this next one, or paralyzing and never missing. Classic. Gotta be honest, this Snorlax has paralyzed way more than it had any right to. And this Espeon is not gonna be enjoying this body slam either.
A hot battle is unfolding. A brilliant flash.
Flash is good, but it's not perfect.
Vicious attack. Oh, that's a miss.
That miss is not great. I'll go for one more body slam and then switch. Hit or miss. But hopefully we just hit. Because hit makes me a little more confident that Houndoom will kill with a Thief. The real important thing here is Thief more damage? Crit? Kind of motivates me to stay in. Oh wow. I mean, I figured it was a 2-shot, but it still surprises that that was a kill. Snorlax just going in. Opposing Houndoom? Deal. I'm actually more motivated to switch here just because I'm guaranteed the win if I do, but because I'm not worried about this Houndoom, we'll just hit through 2 flashes in a double team and then win. No big deal. The good thing about the audio cue of Body Slam is you know when it hits before it hits. It just faintly sounds like a missing up sound versus a hitting sound.
There's the shot. Oh my, missed again.
The issue with not switching, for example, is the fact that these double teams are just going to keep racking up. And it's going to make our Houndoom versus Houndoom match a lot worse. Alright. We've endured this long enough. I think we can afford ourselves 2 more accuracy points. +2 accuracy just to go for the switch here and let our Houndoom die.
This Pokemon is rejoining.
Now the question is, will our Houndoom have any good coverage here, like Toxic?
How's that? That didn't accomplish
And it was
much.
Fire Blast, so making it waste its Fire Blast is pretty good. I think that motivates me to look for other moves too, alright? If we find Protect or Double Team.
The sunlight has turned hard.
Sunny Day was not the move I was looking for here. Because now they're very motivated to
What's this?
Fire Blast.
That was weak.
Especially because it's going to do a lot of damage. Alright, I think I have to weaken with Flamethrower and then just hit with Body Slam. There are only 3 double teams deep.
What now? That
And we did hit our Flamethrower, which is very important there.
what'll it do? Yes, it's a hit.
Unfortunately, we didn't dodge any of the Fire Blasts. I think Fire Blast is only 5 PP. Snorlax probably gets to it KO'd.
Just one Pokemon remains. The Pokemon appears with a
You know what?
It's down to the last Pokemon.
If it's
now.
coming down to hitting or missing,
They're both
I think I know what move I need to go for here.
What's next? Great hit. Dynamic.
Oh man, I was so excited for a second. I think we died to 2 Fire Blasts in the sun though.
Battle continues.
If we fade it, we might win. Because we'll still be at full health, or half health.
There's the attack.
Okay, we didn't die to it. But now it's hit Dynamic Punch or lose.
What about this? Whoa, that missed again. The heated action.
Pretty sure any Dark type move kills here.
How's that?
Okay, we live.
Right hit. Whoa.
1 Dynamic Punch for the win.
Will this decide it? Whoa, another missed attack. The sunlight has grown weaker. With the hard
There's a chance this Snorlax has Bright Powder. We saw it happen earlier in this run. But I think in the interest of saving time, we just forfeit the run, save ourselves 20 seconds. I don't think the odds of us dodging a bite, hitting a Dynamic Punch is worth 20 seconds loss, 30 seconds loss. Alright, well, if they're going to lead Golducks for no particular reason, I don't see any reason not to lead Jolteon. I'll have Houndoom in the back.
Let the semifinals begin. Despite their numerous
Really
battles,
upset.
The remaining Pokemon still look ready for more.
Pretty upset about that loss, though. Gengar, I assume. Could go hard. Anything, really.
Switching Pokemon.
They
That
switched.
Pokemon
What are
was
they
not a
switching
very
to?
right choice. Oh, it's Steelix.
Steelix, huh?
What's the opening damage? That caused no damage at all. How will this Pokemon switch affect the
I will
flow
definitely
of
hurt
battle?
myself if this is Rain Dance, but I'd like to know.
A brute slash.
I will take a flash.
Accuracy is
I will
down.
gladly take a flash.
Hang on, earthquake. Bam, that
Okay.
worked perfectly.
Now we can safely go to Houndoom.
Oh, no.
It's hard to know if they'll stay in or switch. Depends on if they have Starmie in the team.
So, what will
But because they had Golduck in the first fight, I do not think they will have Starmie in the second. Or at least on their team at all.
live up to expectations? The number of remaining
The other thing
Pokemon
is, I actually don't know if Flamethrower kills here.
Whoosh, flamethrower.
It is a range.
It
Good.
collapsed with only one hit.
And now hopefully their last 2 are just Gengar, Espeon, and we win. Or even better, Gengar, Exeggutor.
That KO will bring out a new Pokemon.
Is Flamethrower better than 2 Thieves? I think Flamethrower is better than 2 Thieves.
Oh, it's Espeon. Will this Pokemon avenge the honor of its fallen comrade?
Fine, we'll go for 2 Thieves.
Two Pokemon
I
remain
really
on
don't know
each
which one's
side.
better.
What'll it do?
Really wish I had Feint Attack in this spot, though. Not only for the guaranteed damage that I know it is, I know it's base 60, but also because it gets around Flash. Hitting this Thief is fine. I think Thief is still base 60. It feels like maybe it is still base 60. Zap Cannon. Of course they never miss. When it's their Zap Cannons. Living Two Thieves is annoying. Zap Cannon might do 40%. This Gengar is actually a problem. If this misses, I think we switch. Okay, we hit. Because we really need this Houndoom to beat Gengar. Our Snorlax can only beat it with Fire Punch, and there's no telling how long that would take. And because there's a chance I have a berry, and I lose my berry this turn, it's still better to go for Thief, right? If they put me in range, or if they just double team. I'm wondering if Gengar is more likely to die to Two Thieves. We obviously saw that Espeon did not. But that's because Espeon also has good SPDF. And a little bit higher HP than Gengar, right? Gengar is anywhere from 190 to 210. That was a crit. And it killed, so it was a 2-hit KO. Alright, good result. You know what? Of all the Pokemon we have in this run that are good, and because Jolteon typically is a great lead, right? Lead Jolteon, hit a Thunder, if they switch, go to our water types, that kind of deal. Normally we would lead Jolteon for this last fight, but I feel like Snorlax has been putting in a lot of, pulling his weight, which is a lot to ask for when you're 900 kilograms or whatever. I think it's fair to say that Snorlax is a fair lead in this next fight. So we'll lead Snorlax, and we'll see where he takes us. The final battle.
Which trainer will claim the champion's throne?
Crobat lead. Alright, I guess it was technically better to lead Jolteon then. But
Here's the first move.
if they have a ground type on the end, this is fine for us because we're going to kill Crobat for free
That was good.
with Body Slam. And then we'll have the advantage of having a Golduck to switch into.
What'll it do? That was a glancing blow. There's the attack. Hit. That inflicted some damage. The crowd's excitement is building from this heated battle. Body slam.
This Snorlax has paralyzed like
Knockout.
80% of the Pokemon it's used Body Slam against. I don't think there's been a single Pokemon that hasn't been paralyzed by it yet. Kangaskhan could be scary. But watch this one trick that normal type users hate.
How's that? A light hit. Vicious attack.
Okay, a little ambitious.
A
I think I still go for it.
unfolding.
Snorlax did its job.
What's this? A light attack.
I probably die to the next strength. Yeah. So do or die.
There it goes. Oh my, missed again. One Pokemon is still
Alright, well, I was hoping to make Snorlax the MVP of this run, but looks like that won't be happening today. Snorlax did not do the job.
The next Pokemon needs to be prepared.
I don't like going Jolteon here,
Oh, it's Jolteon.
but it has to be better than going Golduck, right? If they have a ground type on the end, we need to have Golduck.
A furious
Okay,
attack.
they don't.
Oh, that's a
But missing is rough. Strength, Earthquake.
A sharp attack.
Okay, just Strength. Strength will to it KO though, potentially. Which means we need to hit this Thunder or lose.
There's the attack.
Okay.
Great hit.
Waterfall will to it KO from that range, presumably.
There's the shot.
Okay, did kill.
Some damage. There it is.
What does Thunder do to a Kangaskhan? Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the club.
Just one Pokemon remains. Oh, it's Golda! This is the last Pokemon. They're both hanging tough.
Alright. What a truth.
What now?
We're slower. Oof.
Yes, it's a
That is
hit.
not a good result for us because I don't think this waterfall kills.
How's that? A light hit. A hot battle is
I'm
unfolding.
gonna save us some time and just forfeit this run. We have one more continue left. A little sketchy. I don't think it's worth. We're trying to save time here, right? I think it's very reasonable to end that since Kangaskhan was clearly faster. I mean, I got greedy with the dynamic punch. I should have just gone for body slam. Snorlax still has a place in this fight. We just won't get greedy with the dynamic punches. We definitely had a chance to win that run if we just went for body slam. But I really wanted Snorlax to shine, you know? Gyarados, Kangaskhan. Honestly, no matter what this Thunder does, I think I switch. I don't think I can afford to stay in. They didn't switch though.
Vicious attack. Hit. That was good. The crowd
I don't think I can
is
switch.
building from this
As much as I
battle.
don't want to lose this Jolteon here,
A furious
this run might be decided by this miss.
No, that didn't connect.
We might lose this run because of that miss.
Show of strength. Great hit. Oh, it's collapsed. Pokemon will join the battle now.
Honestly, if we're gonna lose this run,
Oh, it's Snorlax.
let's put all of that pressure on Snorlax.
The heated
I ain't going for body slam. I'm a real one.
There's the attack. A light attack. Dynamic punch. Oh, that's a miss. It's a
I refuse. I straight up refuse. I would rather lose this run because Snorlax didn't hit a dynamic punch
That did little damage.
than win the safe way.
A sharp attack. Oh my, missed again. They're both hanging tough.
Crobat on the end is a little annoying,
What's this? The hit
particularly because we don't know what
right
their
off.
last is still.
There's the shot. That struck home. Oh, it has no strength left.
3 strengths, Kangaskhan.
We're eagerly awaiting the appearance.
I'm definitely in the
of
yellow. It's just a
Pokemon.
question of am I at 20% or
Oh,
35%?
it's Executor.
Executor probably means this is a loss, especially because we're not going to be able to live this. Alright, well,
They go
whatever.
into battle mode.
We take our loss in stride.
Psychic blast.
We accept our defeat.
Yes, it's going down.
But now we know Houndoom is good. I don't think we have another continue is the issue.
There's only
I'm
one
fairly
Pokemon
confident we
left.
don't have another
Come on.
continue, but we're actually not dead.
Oh, it's Golda.
I think we have Blizzard, not Icy Wind.
Last Pokemon now.
We had Blizzard.
One Pokemon
We had an
to
Ice
two.
move.
Okay. What'll it do?
No, it's Icy Wind.
It's super
It sounds much less shrill than than Blizzard. Blizzard is a
That was good.
and honestly, 2 Icy Winds might kill. I doubt it. It's possible. Just crit?
How's that? Bullseye. The target stats must be
We definitely died to 2 psychics.
There it goes.
Our only out was like a Steelix Golem right on last Mon. Hit a waterfall. Pretty sure we have no continues left. We got 3 at the start. Did we get a continue in the 4th fight? I cannot recall. I want to say no. Don't think we got it in the 5th fight, but it's possible we got it in the 5th fight. Don't remember if we got one in the 6th fight. Don't remember if we got one in the 7th fight. We have 1 continue. This Kangaskhan is just so threatening. I think we're going to make ourselves weaker to a ground type on the end. We've had 2 fights now where they didn't switch to a ground type on Jolteon. So I think we can go with Houndoom here. Leading with Snorlax is the worst result if they have a ground type, though. Scissor lead is good for us. Or no, that's a Heracross, not a... Ooh, that's a Heracross. They're going for a fighting move here, if not Mega Horn. This Houndoom might die. This was a mistake. Okay, it was Mega Horn, which we do live. But even better is that they missed. So if their team is Exeggutor, Heracross, and any combination of Pokemon, I think we just win. I don't think there's a single Pokemon that can hold a candle to Houndoom on their squad, especially because they didn't switch. Really good thing we got that 4th continue. Alright. The thing is, I don't think this 2 KOs, and I'm confident they're strength 2 KOs. You know what? Cards on the table again. This Houndoom is way more important for beating their Exeggutor. We hit our first Flamethrower. Let's put it all on black. I've got a gambler's sunk cost fallacy here going. This Snorlax has done so much work the rest of this run. Tried to redeem itself against the Kangaskhan. That was a crit. Snorlax, if anything you did this run was important, it was right now. Hit this Dynamic Punch. Alright. I will go for Body Slam this time, but I don't think we live. Am I headbutting with Jolteon? That's the real question. Am I headbutting with Jolteon? I think I am. It has a chance to flinch, and it should deal enough damage to the point that it will put Kangaskhan in range of another Flamethrower if I miss Thunder. That seems like all upside to me. Headbutt, flinch, Thunder miss, Flamethrower kill.
What now? The hit glanced right off. Oh, it flinched. The heated action continues. Here it comes, Thunder! That inflicted some damage. Oh!
If Exeggutor's on the end here...
Just 1 Pokemon remains.
I think we just headbutt till we die.
Oh, it's Bubblegum. It's down to the last.
That would have been
Pokemon
a rough match. We're not out of the woods yet. We have 2 turns, maybe 3, to hit 1 Thunder. Cool. Whew, that was a roller coaster of our last fight. I thought we were done for. Lost a lot of time. I'm gonna assume... Yeah, it did do twice the damage. It was gonna be a 2 KO against Houndoom. Not very tanky. Might have been a little early on that split, but that's still 55-minute time. One of the slowest runs we've had in a while. Snorlax. I really wanted to give Snorlax a lot of credit this run, but missed all of its dynamic punches. All the important ones, anyway. Hello, Ten Miyuji. Glad to see you still here after all these years. And shout out to you, Olivia Monroe. I assume you were the follow. This is indeed a PogChamp. Oh, I forgot. No, I didn't have Alakazam. That was the last run. Big ups. Big ups. Big ups. And I was right. It was Olivia who followed. So thank you again for hanging out. The run lived. Hey, I'm glad you can join. I'm glad that you have the access to my runs on YouTube, even though you can't catch them live. When you catch them live, you get all the nail biters like this one. You know, this run could have been not uploaded to YouTube, for example, if I had lost that last fight. That last fight was really, really scary, dude. They switched up their team every single time, and then when they realized their Kangaskhan was so good against us, they appropriately led with Kangaskhan. So, but yeah.